Hello, my name is Greg Ruby, and this is my Project 2 for Geog777. This application is designed for tree collecting and is centered around the giant sequoia tree found in Sequoia and Kings Canyon National Parks. The project was created using ArcGIS JavaScript API and has database storage from ArcGIS Online. So as we open the map, you'll see that there is information on the right that talks a little bit about the project and how to use the application. You can also see up in the upper left there is a little tooltip box, and there are some other tools that are available, one of which we're going to start with, which is the Find My Location tool. So if we click that and click Allow, actually will zoom us to our current location, and then we can start collecting tree information. So in the upper right, we'll click the tree editor, and you'll see information over on the left that tells us a little bit about how to use this. But we'll put a tree location kind of near the blue dot where we're standing, and then we can enter in information about the tree. So the first one is a free text field with just your name, and the other ones are selecting options. So we'll enter these in: giant forest, less than 15 feet, buildup is low, burn damage is minimal, and condition is good. So we'll click create, give it a second, and if we close this, we can zoom in, and if we click the dot, we'll see that it actually now has that information and is in the database. So let's say we've collected a few other trees, and then we're planning on getting back to the visitor center, but we're not exactly sure which direction that might be in. We actually have this query tool that can be used. So over on the left, it tells us how to use it. So we select the buffer distance of 2 miles, and if we click from where we are, you'll see it actually zooms out to the 2-mile distance and shows all of the points of interest that are in that distance down in the report in the lower right. So we're looking for the Lodgepole Visitor Center. So we click that, it actually will then highlight that location for us so we can see how it corresponds to our current location. So if we close that, the tool goes away, and we can close this box as well. So let's say the next day we are planning on going to a different location, which is actually at the General Grant Grove. We can type that into this search function here. So you can see there's a couple things that come up, including trails, but we want the Sequoia Grove itself. So we can zoom to that, see that it's highlighted there, and if we press the X, it will actually unhighlight for us. But this is the area we're going tomorrow, and we're trying to find campgrounds in that area. And you can see there's a lot of symbols on the map because there's a lot of different amenities. So one of the other options is this filter tool. So actually, let's put that on. And you can see the restrooms. There's quite a few of them, but if we're looking for trailheads, or in this case campgrounds, we can only select those items so that it's a little easier to see them. And as we go through this, you can kind of see different icons will come on and off. But if you close that, they will all come back on. If we also wanted to see what the other symbology is besides those, we can use this legend tool. So that shows us all of the different features that are on the map currently. If we wanted to just see the different layers and turn them on and off, we can use this layer switcher. So that allows us to kind of turn off different layers. And in the case of this fire history, actually allows us to turn on the fire history, which shows both natural fires and human created fires in all the different years here. There's also if we turn that off, actually, there's also a layer switcher in the lower left that allows us to turn on the air photo if we would like to see that view. The final thing I wanted to show is the mobile view of the map. So if we press F12, we can see the iPhone version of what this would look like. So one of the things with the mobile version is if we turn on the different tools, you can see things kind of overlap each other. So actually, you can turn off the tool tips for this version. So similar to the regular map, we can, for example, if we wanted to edit an existing feature, we can click onto an existing feature and just make some changes. So in this case, we remeasured the tree. It actually is 21 to 25 feet. So we can make that change and click update. And then if we close the application for the editor and open the pop-up, we can now see it says 21 to 25 feet for the diameter. So that's my tree inventory application. Thank you for watching.